back to the channel, everybody. We are in the Mustang today, so not necessarily a bad video, but not a positive video per se. So the Coyote engines have always had this, I think from the 18 until probably now, at least the third gen, up to the third gens, have this what they call typewriter tick or barbecue tick. It kind of has a weird sound coming from the oil pan area that sounds like, you know, a grill lighting up or a typewriter typing. It's not a very consistent tick, and it doesn't go up or louder or more higher with the RPM range. It just stays very inconsistent, and it's just really annoying. Now, the cars are a little bit older now, and Ford has put out that it's not an issue. There's nothing mechanically wrong with the car. It just does that. I guess at some point around the 18-19 area of these cars, they changed the material of the oil pans, which made the noise more audible. And I really haven't seen a whole lot on the 2020s. I usually see the videos or the research that I've done from 18 to 19, and there's not a lot of guys out there with the 2020s that either they just don't have the issue or the issue's been resolved or whatever. However, I do have a 2020, and mine still has the typewriter tick, and it typically happens after your first oil change. Now, my car has 50,000 miles. It's had plenty of oil changes in the life of the car. I've had a couple of them already done myself, and so just doing a little bit of research, it's actually nothing wrong with the car. It's just kind of annoying. I'm sitting at car meets, or I'm talking to a buddy with him sitting outside my car, and you can hear it loud, and you can hear it very audible. And it's kind of annoying because I'm having a conversation with someone, and I can see their eyes kind of like wandering down, like, why is this car ticking? It shouldn't be ticking. So after some research, there's a few things you can do to the car, or at least one thing that I know of is called Ceratec, I believe it's called. So I'm actually heading to the parts store now to try it out. It's basically an oil additive that you just put right in your oil fill spot, and I guess it adheres to the metal inside of the engine, and it's supposed to fix it. Some cars, it seems like it has fixed it, some doesn't. So we're gonna give it a shot just to see. The tick is really annoying, and if I can get rid of that tick, it definitely opens up the audibility to hear other problems with the car, and instead of just ignoring it, I want to kind of get rid of it. So we're heading to the parts store now. Stay tuned. We're gonna grab it, go back home, let the car cool off, and then add it to the car and see if it fixes the problem. Headed to the parts store. God, it's called Ceratec. Like I was saying before, I didn't know if I pronounced it correctly, but it's like $30. I'm always really skeptical about adding any kind of additive to the car, like fuel or oil additives. Last thing I want to do is put something in the car. It's going to mess it up, make it run funny, and then I got to figure that out, flush it out, or whatever the case may be. So, but we're going to give it a shot. When I was parked earlier, I had let the car run for a second, and I didn't hear the noise, and it comes and goes. It's not very consistent. It's not like a really repetitious noise. When I first got the car, I heard it, and I kind of thought it was my air conditioner kind of dripping onto the exhaust and making it's kind of what it sounds like. But after further investigation, that's all it is. It's definitely this typewriter barbecue sound, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of what everybody else is calling it. It's just, I guess, what it sounds like. So anyway, I'm gonna get to the house, let the car cool down for a minute, and then we're gonna throw this stuff in. And maybe it's not making the noise right now, so when I get home, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. See if you guys can hear it, and we'll add this stuff to it and see if it fixes it. So I don't know, we'll see. I did a couple test videos to see if you can actually hear it on camera. You can't really hear it very well through the phone mic, so I attached this little mic. I don't know if this makes it any better, if you guys can hear me still clearly, but I attached this little mic to my phone, and I think it's going to work a little bit better. I'll stick this right here for just a second, and see if you can pick up the sound. I checked out the clip before I posted it, and you can definitely hear it a lot better with the mic. So hopefully you guys got a clear understanding of what it sounds like. And we're going to put the Ceratec stuff in here. The car's cooled down now, and we'll start it back up and see if it goes away. From what I've watched so far, as the guys put it in, they'll cycle the engine over a couple times, and it goes away pretty quickly. So if it does work, it should work right away. If it doesn't work, then we just deal with the noise, I guess. But anyway, we're going to open this package up, dump this bottle in here, and give it a test run. All right, so we got to pour it in there. So we're gonna get in and cycle it over a little bit, turn it over. So I guess, I don't know, I guess with Mustangs, if you hold the gas pedal all the way down and then hit the clutch and hit the start button, it doesn't actually start. Sweet. We're gonna do this a couple times, get all that fluid mixed up, and then we'll start it up. All right, and now we're gonna start it up. Let's see if we hear this noise, boys. All right, boys and girls, the car has been idling now for about 10 minutes or so, and believe it or not, I actually don't hear the ticking at all. So get a little bit closer to the tire so you guys can hear. Running smooth, sounds good. The engine noise is actually fairly quiet. Don't hear anything coming from it, so hopefully it fixes it. I'll probably give you guys an update in the next couple of videos or now as I'm driving it through town and doing my normal day-to-day process. If I start hearing it again, I'll let you know. But looks like that Ceratec stuff is pretty solid. I got it at AutoZone. I don't know if there's any other stores you can get it at. I know you can probably order it online, but for any of you guys with a Coyote engine like this, it's got that, you know, typewriter tick or whatever, maybe you should give this stuff a shot, give it a try, and let me know how it works. But yeah, I'm satisfied so far, and hopefully it continues to stay quiet and I don't have this problem any longer. Far so good. Again, I let it run for another 10 minutes or so, and everything seems pretty fine. Haven't heard the tick yet at all. But real quick, if you guys would subscribe and like the video, share this with anybody you know that's got the same problem, that'd be great. A couple things I wanted to mention. It is a new channel, and we're working on more stuff for the channel and more content, things like that. So something I thought about the other day was merch stuff, right? So really, I think next video we're gonna drop a merch line. It's not really a line. It's kind of an interesting idea I thought of is there's always OGs on every channel, right? There's always the guys who like subscribe, watch every video, comment, and are like really in tune with what's going on with whoever's channel. I do it. I've done it for years with other people, and I feel like what I want to do for this channel specifically is I'm going to drop a line of just t-shirts right now, men and women, and that's it. And the first 100 purchases of that will be just this design. It's going to be our logo. It'll say the Naughty Garage OG on it, and those 100 shirts will get you free entries into whatever type of giveaway or any kind of special promotion that we're doing on the channel for the lifetime of the channel. If you own one of these shirts, or if you buy one of these shirts from us, then that gets you into any future giveaway or anything that that we do on the channel for the lifetime of the channel. And it'll get you extra entries, I should say. So let's say you buy a shirt today, or whenever you do get it, the next purchase you make will automatically give you extra entries over everyone else. So you'll always have an advantage over anyone else on any giveaway we do. So anybody who's an OG on the channel and follows us from the beginning, the very beginning stages, when, you know, right now I haven't done really any mods to my car. You know, we've only done a few things to the Scat Pack, and I understand that there's a grind to this stuff, right? Who still stick it out and follow along and support the channel. Those guys, I think, should get the advantage over everyone. So initially, we're just gonna do 100. Once those 100 shirts are sold, whether it's 50 male, 50 female, doesn't matter, 75 male, 25 female shirts, I don't really care. First 100 people generally who buy one of those shirts, I'll keep track of who those people are, and you'll always be forever in our debt to that, to be the first 100 on the channel, the OGs. You will only be 100 of you to get that shirt. So I think it's a pretty cool idea. It may take 6 months, it may take a year to get to that point. It is what it is. I'm not really doing this for the money. However, some extra change from selling merch and things like that obviously helps out with doing mods to the cars and all that mess. So, and then eventually retailer the entire garage. That's coming up in a couple months. Kind of waiting for the weather to die down a little bit. The hurricanes have been crazy, and if it's not a hurricane, it's 90 degrees outside. So look forward to that. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. And if you've watched my videos to the end, I do intend on throwing anything like this, merch stuff, whatever, basically things that like involve money for other people. I'm gonna wait till the very end of the videos to do it. I'm not gonna throw it in your face at the beginning, because I feel like the people who get the opportunities to enter into giveaways and things like that should be the ones who watch the videos all the way to the end. Sorry, there's a truck going by. There it goes. Anyway, so if you watch the videos to the end, that's pretty much when I'm gonna drop any kind of stuff like this, because I feel like if I do it at the very beginning, some people may just see that and then just stop watching the videos at that point. So if you stick it out to the end, that's when I'm gonna announce stuff like this. So keep that in mind. And appreciate anybody who's subscribed so far, and anybody who wants to stick with the channel, support the cars, support the community of cars and things like that. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. So ideally, we'll obviously want the channel to grow, you know, build a community of people who I can hang out with and talk to and build cars with and do that. That'd be great. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you guys would just subscribe, like the video, and then hopefully maybe next video or the video after that, I'll probably have a link in the description for you guys to go check out the merch. At least get an opportunity to jump into the OG shirt sale. And then once those 100 shirts are gone, we're gonna get rid of the OG part of it and then just go to normal merch sales. So anyway, thank you guys for joining in. Hopefully the car doesn't start ticking again. And if it does, I'll let you know. So maybe give it a couple weeks before you go and buy the Ceratec stuff for your Coyote. And I'll let you know if mine blows up in the next couple days. Who knows? It might work, it might not. So anyway, see you guys on the next video.